Hello everyone, welcome back to Balatro. We're making good headway through our collection. We have 2 decks left, but they will come as we unlock other things. There's one voucher, which is buy the polychrome edition of your most used Joker. My current most used Joker is Acrobat. So we'll be looking for a polychrome version of Acrobat. But otherwise, in our collection, we have 30 diamonds, 30 clubs, winning 25 rounds, fewer than 15 or fewer rounds, and 4 jokers only. So just a few really niche, more difficult things to do. What deck are we going to play with today? 1 discard, 1 hand, money, rerolls cost $1 less, 1 extra joker slot, nebula for telescope, crystal ball, no face cards, random, level 3/2 pair, start run with 1 tarot, 1 planet, start with 1 joker, or add foil to 3 random cards. I think we could find something really good starting the run with 1 joker. Raised Fist adds double the rank of the lowest held card into the multi. Okay. We're trying to do this in 25 rounds. We don't always have to do small, big boss. We can mix it up. Let's start with some small stuff here, because if we can make some good hands early on, like this, we'll double the 10 into a 20x multiplier, and that should be plenty enough to get us the extra $3 from not playing these 3 hands. 1 in 5 chance to upgrade per level. Alright, we'll take that super early. Plus 2 multi for each diamond played. I mean, I've got no emphasis on diamonds over anything else, so I'm going to hold off on that. Then we'll go to the pillar. So we just want to play 1 decently strong hand with a decent multiplier. Aces and 9s with a jack double to a 20 multiplier. Not upgraded, but we're going to look out for all the 6s or something. Stuntman, 1 in 5 chance to score 500 chips, 1 in 5 chance on Space Joker. You know what? Let's see if we can make gambling work out for us. Now there's 10 antes. If we do a blind and a boss each time, that gets us to 20 rounds. And if we have to do less than 25 rounds, we can afford to do that. So let's start by trying to find a bigger 8. That will do. More cash for us. Extra 1 multi per discarded jack this round. I do love it. I am going to take it because we need something. Oh, I rolled by mistake and I hate it. So if I discard this jack and all of this, we now have a 2 times multiplier for everything. So this will be 8 doubles to 16, plus doubling that is 32. So an extra 32 times multiplier on that. Good stuff. Pair or convert it to spades or unlock planetarium. I think unlocking planetarium is a good long-term investment. All clubs are debuffed. Full house, high card. I'll take the full house. Okay, no jacks here. I'm going to throw all this small stuff. There's a jack, and I'll throw these as well. Alright, let's play a pair of 6s with 9 double to 18 double to 36. Even though the 6 of clubs won't play. There's another jack. I'll discard that. And then we'll play 4 of a kind 9s. And everything will be just great. And it levels up. But, you know, that's nice. Spades. Final hand multiplier. Extra discards. We only have $8. So that's not going to work out for us in there. Do we take Acrobat? I think we do. It's going to multiply on top of Hit the Road Jack. Take a small blind. Full house or high card. Give me full house. Right, I want to find jacks. So we'll throw everything but the pair. Throw the jack. We'll play a full house, sevens full of queens. Plenty of points, my goodness. Pairs, straights, hone. I will take hone for finding foil cards to help us out down the line. And do we think we can do this? If we can discard some jacks, we probably can. Right, that is not a bad start, is it? Right, I'm going to discard all this small stuff. We get more small stuff back, sure. I'm going to play 9 high. Then I'm going to play 8 high. Then I'm going to play Queen high. No, I'm going to play 7 high. I think that makes sense, doesn't it? Because then I can play full house, aces full of deuces on my last hand for Acrobat getting tripled and 10 doubling on the raised fist. Yep, that's 28,000 points. Half Joker, Hanged Man, Tarot cards appear more often. Can't afford any of this. Really, we can afford this, but I don't really want it that badly. I think we could probably skip around straight to the arm. High card or 2 pair. Congratulations, 2 pair. Okay, we are discarding jacks every time. I'm going to discard these 2 and play full house, kings full of 6s. Oh, must play fewer than 5 cards. I'm bad. Okay then, Hail Mary. Aces and... No, I'm just going to play a pair of 10s and play the 2 small cards with it. So we get 8 doubled up. That's 1,000 points. 2 pair, kings and queens, plus the 8, so the 9 gets multiplied. No, it's 5 cards! You dumbass! I'm such a prick. Alright, it's our last hand, so Acrobat is going off. Do I play 1 pair? Pair, 10 times 2. 2 pair, 30 times 3. I think I play 1 pair in aces and the 2 baby cards. Oh, I'm so dumb. How many times have I done that? My greatest weakness. Oh, it's holographic. +5 multi, Mystic Summit. Okay, so we are incentivized to use all of our discards. Sure thing. What are we looking for? Well, aces and 7s right now, it seems. So all of our discards are used. So this is going to give us 15x multiplier. And this is going to give me a 2 of clubs. Do I want a 2 of clubs? Not particularly. But I want an extra discard. This means I have to use all my discards. No, I'll hold off. All clubs are debuffed. I'm sure we can handle that as well. Throw a bunch of the small stuff. Alright, full house aces full of 9s. 1,500 points. 2 pairs, 6s and 3s. 500 more, we get there. Now we have a good amount of cash to look for interesting stuff, but we're going to have to do a small blind first. Right, we want to get rid of our discards, so hunting for face cards with getting rid of the discards. Right, let's do full house queens full of kings. 15x multi. And then aces. And then we want to shop for something decent. 3 of a kind or misprint. I guess I'm going to grab both. This is not a... This is just +5, so I don't care about the ordering in hand. Take another round here. Throw a bunch of the small stuff. I'll play... No, I won't play 2 pair because I want to get rid of all my discards before I start playing hands. That is important for getting the extra 10 multiplier out of this. Play a pair of 10s, try and find an ace for trips. We don't find it. Oh, but there you go. That'll do it. An extra hand is incredibly good. Trigger all face cards 2 times when played. You know what? I will grab that as well. Because that will be double the value of all of those to us. I need to get rid of the discards. Okay, well we have some good hands to play. Full house contains 3 of a kind. Face cards will trigger twice. That's basically half of our score. Trip kings to go with that. Uh, 87654. Right, just 100 more points needed, and we will get there with a full house for sure. Queen of Spades, Supernova. I want to make this Queen of Spades thing work. I understand that not every deck can be like totally optimized, but it just seems like fun. We can afford both of these. And Supernova. On full houses, 2 pair and pair is giving us decent value right now. We've played 4 antes, 5 rounds across 4 antes, or 3 antes. Let's take a small. No Queen of Spades. All the other queens, apparently. We want to play trips. We want to play face cards. This is all fine. All of our discards are gone. Really, what I think I need to find is some tarot cards to make my face cards have like multipliers and stuff on them. So this will go off twice. Abstract Joker, Overstock. This is going to be worth 12x to me all the time. This is only 7x if I have 3 of a kind. So this is objectively better than that. I will not take the Overstock right now. Let's go for the Goad. All spades are debuffed. Right, I want to get rid of useless stuff and get rid of my discards. Okay, full house, 9's full of 3's. 3's full of 9's. It's like I played more full houses than anything else this run. 2,700 points. There's another full house. More likely to find the Queen of Spades if we cycle through more cards. Speaking of which, although she's debuffed, so that might not work out for us. Play a pair of deuces. Yeah, we do not get the Queen buff in hand, which is very sad. Let's go 2 pairs, 7's and 6's. That gets us where we're going. Good amount of money. Swashbuckler. 12 multi. That's going to be off of this guy, presumably. A 12 multiplier is going to be better than the average that we get back from misprint. So we'll invest in that. Then let's take a small blind. We do have a straight, but we want to get rid of all of our discards first. I dislike that it moves that on the draw if I haven't pressed suit rank. No discards left. So we are going to open with this straight. Then it's going to be 2 pairs. Those are my face cards, huh? Alright, there's the Queen of Spades making a welcome appearance. Now, if we could find the Joker that keeps your hand as it is when you finish, when you redraw, that would be interesting. Burnt Joker, also interesting, but we got so few ways of getting tarot cards right now. Oh look, all cards remaining in hand at the end of the previous round are drawn at the start of the next round. Okay. So that will work with this. We have to get rid of something. This is a 12x multiplier, this is a 12x multiplier. Sock and Buskin I don't think is working for us. We're going to take this, and those two are going to be pretty friends. Hopefully it remembers my Queen of Spades from the last hand. It does! Oh boy, okay. We want to get rid of all of our discards first. Making that real hard for me, game. Do I just play the full house? I think I just played the full house. Nine, 8, 7, 6. I would love to see a 5 or a 10. Alright, look for pairs. Full house. Aces full of 6s with the Queen of Spades being held. And then queens and eights should get us there, I think. Just does, over 12,000. Fibonacci, Mr. Bones. I will take seed money to get more money back. 2 discards, level up flush. 7 multi on flush, aces are worth more. None of this is difference making for me. Lose $1 per card played. Well, I still want to play probably full houses most, right? Yeah, 10 full houses, 8 2 pairs. There's a full house for you. Possibly should have re-rolled a bit extra. Right, there's the end of our discards. And not play a flush here. So let's play ace high and hunt for a flush. We don't get there. It's not going great, is it? Right. Pair of eights. Gonna have to lose the extra cash just to cycle through more cards. Oh my god, it's such trash. Don't have enough hearts for a flush. Don't want to get rid of my queen of spades, obviously. Spent a small fortune in discards. There's a flush to finish on. Is that or 2 pair? A flush is 40 times 3 times 0. 2 pair is 20 times 2 times 8. So it will be the 2 pair. Hold the queen of spades. We don't make it. Ah. New run me. Trigger all face cards 2 times. Not where we want to begin. Give me something fun and exciting. 3 of a kind foil for 50 chips. I will take it. Give me the money. None of this works out for me at all right now. Guess we take Scary Face and just chew through. Must play 5 cards. Okay. We want to play trips and face cards. Well, I'm going to play 2 pair. Just to cycle through some stuff. Come on, trips. Oh my god. Pair of aces and all of this. There's a hand containing trips plus 100 extra chips in face cards. More discards, or swashbuckler, or telescope. I think we grab the telescope and we'll take some extra rounds here. 3 of a kind on Venus is great for Zany Joker. Show me a queen or a 7. Show me a queen or a 7. Show me a queen or a 7. There you go. One of each. My lucky day. Good. Steel cards apply to all hands. Acrobat 3x multi on final hand. You have to do it. Let's jump up to the window then. All diamonds are debuffed. Level up pair. We want to see trips. Every club in the history of the world, there's trips. Any hand basically now will get us to the points we need. Good. Would have been embarrassed to be wrong there. We have no stone cards. Business card. 1 in 3 chance to give $2 when a face card is played. With Scary Face is the possibility of a money-making venture. Pattern, though. We don't have any special cards right now, do we? No. So as much as a death card would be nice, I guess I'd just be making more face cards. Just make more kings. Make more Queen of Spades. And hope to find that one joker. Alright, I'll do that. Pair or straight flush? Pair it is. So, first time we see Queen of Spades, we will make more Queen of Spades. There's trip 6s. There's the Queen of Spades. Okay, these 8s are going to become Queen of Spades. Then we're going to play trip 6s. Then we're going to play a boat. A boat is a full house, by the way, if you were wondering. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. +2 for every even rank card, cannot afford it. We press on. 4,000 points, how did we just do? I have no idea. Let's keep it safe for a minute. 3 of a kind, yes. That's level 3 now. There's a Queen of Spades, but there is trips straight off the bat. Gonna get rid of all of this. Then we could play trips, or we could look for 4 of a kind, or we could look for 5 of a kind. We do not find it. Must remember to think about playing on Acrobat at the end of things. Definitely not that. Mr. Bones could save me in my attempt to go long in this challenge. Pair or 4 of a kind. I'll take the 4 of a kind now that we have so many queens. All spades are debuffed because of course they are. Still going to hold on to all these queens. And tell you what, let's play 6 high, then play 9 high, and then play jack high, so that our 5 of a kind can get the benefit of Acrobat here. Alright, so we can score 27,000 on an Acrobat, on a 5 of a kind, that's good. 2 cards to select into multis. I will do it because I want to see more queens get more value. +2 hand size, -1 hands per round. I'm going to do that as well, because Acrobat goes on our last hand. So if we do this, level up the pair. We just want to see a bunch of our queens. Because we now have a giant hand to work with. Only one hand type this round. Well, we could play 2 pair. I'm going to hold out. Alright, we could play 3 of a kind. Let's make... we want to play the queens until we get the joker that gives you benefit for holding Queen of Spades. So I guess I'm gonna power up these kings instead. And then we'll play trips. $3,000 points. Then we'll play trips again. If I don't draw an ace, I'm screwed. We do draw an ace because we have to play trips. But not a full house by mistake. And then this is our acrobat hand. Good. Glass is no good. 6 of hearts for us is no good. I do not have enough money to buy anything else. I'm going to have to go small for a minute. Pair is at level 4. Let's put pair all the way up to level 5 then. Then I could play a flush. Then we're going to start discarding for queens. I could play 2 pair jacks and 10s. I might regret that in a minute, but this is our last hand to play. So we're going to play 4 of a kind queens. And a 3x on our final hand. Alright, we get there. That's good. Tarots can appear multiple times. Is an interesting prospect. We still don't have any stone cards. I'm going to buy this. So jokers, tarots, and planets can appear multiple times. So if we could find another... I don't even know, honestly. But it would be interesting. Big blind. Straight flush or flush. Give me the flush. Okay, so 3 discards to throw. I will play a full house though. That's a lot of jacks, which is good. That's some queens, which is also good. Right, that's 5 of a kind queens, so we can play trip jacks first to get to our last hand, then make the queens the last hand. Good. Make some diamonds. Trigger each card in your final hand of round when played twice. That's good for us because obviously the last hand is the acrobat hand. But what do we get rid of to take that? Obviously Ringmaster isn't actually doing anything for us right now. Troubadour is making it easier to play those big hands. Mr. Bones isn't doing anything until it does its thing. So I guess we're doing it this way around. Subtract discards from multi, that's fine. We're going to get rid of our discards early anyway. Okay. Throw the pair of deuces. Throw the pair of 7s. Throw the baby cards. Okay, trip aces to start. Then, do we save the full house for the last hand, or do we play kings full of jacks now and look for a better queen hand to play at the end? No, I'm going to play, because the trigger the final hand twice. We have a full house of these. They'll all be worth double points. This will go off twice with the multis. So maybe I just play a really boring pair of jacks this hand. Then we can play kings full of queens on our last hand. Yep. It worked just about. Alright, I don't want this. Play only one hand. That could be a problem. Alright, we're about to hit our halfway mark on our rounds. I could play a full house straight off the bat. I think that would be fine. Only worth 1,000 points to me. Maybe it's not fine. So I will throw these trips. And I will throw these aces. Okay, that's better. Play trip jacks. Then we have 4 of a kind queens, or full house kings full of queens with the multis that will go off twice. How big is 4 of a kind worth to us? 4 of a kind 80 times 7, or a full house 40 times 4. But we get, this is 40 times 4. This is 40 times 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So I think this is better. Do I care about having my discards? I don't. $30,000. Okay. So we know we can make a decent hand for this if we just play a good scoring full house at the end. So play one hand only. That's bad news bear. Okay, well, we're going to play all the face cards to get Scary Face to go off doubly with Dusk. But we don't have trips. And it's not going to be great, is it? It was not great. Mr. Bones has gone. Saved by Mr. Bones. Enhanced card to gold. More money for even stuff. Spawns 3 random tarot. Delayed gratification. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell this. I'm going to sell one of these. Which one? Which one? Chips or double on final hand? This. I'm going to buy and use this. Mars for 4 of a kind. Jupiter for a flush. Temperance to give me the sell value of my jokers. Oh, this is not good. This is really bad. This is really, really bad. Oh, now my hand seems so small. I hate it. I have regrets. Yeah, because this doesn't even get the multiplier out of this. Oh, God. I have so many regrets. Well, this run is destined to fail, isn't it? Alright, I need a better strategy going forward. I think what's probably better, now that I put a modicum of thought into it, is when you play Slay the Spire, if you want to get all the runes, or the keys, you have to get one of them by skipping a chest. And what you do is you just skip the very last chest because your opportunity cost of not having that relic is like 3 fights rather than 20 fights. So maybe I should just be figuring out how many I can do before I have to stop taking the opportunities to do more. But for now, that is going to be everything. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.